Morning, everybody. Sorry it's been so long once again, even though I promised I wasn't going to do that again. But here I am, Saturday morning. I'm going to put together a couple helmet camera videos, get back out there to you guys. I know it's been quite a while since I've put any of that out there. I've been trying to limit how much I put out, although I need to put it out because eventually I'm going to run out, unfortunately. I just wish would have had the helmet camera the entire deployment. We did not. Most of us started getting them a month or two, a couple months after we had started the deployment. And I think some outgoing guys had them, and we thought, oh, that'd be a pretty cool idea. So a bunch of us started getting helmet cameras. And at the time, and still, I don't think GoPro is the way to go for that situation, because we needed something a little bit more lower profile to the side of the helmet. Actually, I don't think the company exists anymore, but we used Contours, and they were flat and super easy. Just hold the button down with your thumb and you would hear a beep even with all the noise. And then they had a slider on the side. You just slid it forward and it started recording. Always worked every time. The GoPros, even today, like my Hero 10 or 12, whatever it is I have now, I take it snowmobiling, it randomly turns off. It'll just stop recording. And so it's unreliable, and you'd think they would have worked some of those kinks out by now, but they didn't. But anyway, so over there, a lot of times what I did right after we got back from missions, I would put together quick videos, and us being over there, we were so used to hearing the helicopter sounds and noises and all that stuff, so none of us really cared about listening to that in the videos. And I dubbed music over top of it, and people enjoyed that. However, now I regret doing that because a lot of that original footage I didn't hang on to. So now the only footage I do have has the music on top, and all I can either do is leave it there or just record over top of the music, or just have nothing whatsoever. So what I'm going to do, what I have been doing, is just doing voiceovers. And so unfortunately, you're just going to hear my dumb voice, and you're not actually going to hear the aircraft sounds and whatever else. I apologize for that, but at least you get the raw footage from the few missions what this video is going to have in it. I think it's like 3 or 4 missions in different areas of Afghanistan. And sorry, I just kicked the camera. But also, I wanted to talk about, before I got into that, was I had a couple recommendations, or a couple people ask for decals. So I had some made up. Nothing big, just 3-inch circular with my YouTube channel emblem on it. I don't necessarily have a store per se, so what I'll do is I will just put like a PayPal link for my PayPal account, just $3, and then that'll include shipping and everything, and I can get these stickers out to you if you have any interest in them whatsoever. If not, I will probably hand them out to people at work or just stick them anywhere I possibly can. But anyway, so I just wanted to do a brief introduction to this video, and hope you enjoy it. All right, if you have any questions, let me know. Thank you. Bye. Hello, everybody. Here I am. These are a couple missions we did. I'm trying to remember some of the name of these fobs. I believe this one was like Pul Alam, which is really close to fob shank. It was a very small little fob or a cop or whatever it was classified as, but they had an actual like decent, I don't necessarily think it was an LZ, but it was a huge concrete pad, and it worked pretty damn well for an LZ. Every once in a while you had some dust build up on it, but no big deal, as you can see there. Just watching the video here real quick. I was just trying to figure out who I was flying with. Unfortunately, shadows and stuff, it's hard for me to tell who the other pilot is. But this was a location that we went to frequently. As our crew chief got out with his rifle there. And we had people that would come from either the right-hand side of the aircraft, or they would come up. Yeah, and then you got some people coming over to the left, or the medics over there conversing with their ground medic and just trying to get a general idea what the patient status is and what's going on. So they'll load them in here. And if you noticed, as we came in, there's a tower just off to the nose. And you see, I go into slow-mo because I don't know if these were local nationals or police, Afghan police or something, but they're standing there and they're about to get blasted. So that's why I put it in slow-mo. And unfortunately, this was on the original footage, so I can't remove any slow-mo footage in this video. So they just get blasted, nuked with dust, sand, and pebbles, and that was always fun. Always good for a laugh, especially when you saw their hats and articles of clothing and gear flying off them and blowing all over the place. As I said in the introduction, we used contour cameras, and honestly, it sucks that they're out of business because I think the field of view and the quality of the video is 10 times better. Granted, this was 2010, 2011. Didn't get, I don't think 4K was necessarily available at that time. I think you'll notice in some of my videos, the videos are, some of them are a little grainy because originally I had the 720 version, and then I got a second one that was actually 1080p, full HD, and it actually had, which I don't think I ever used, but it had a GPS built into it as well, where you could actually pull it up on the map where you were and stuff. That was a pretty cool feature, although I don't think I ever really used it. This was a base, I can't remember if it was called Four Corners or something, but this was out of the Ghazni district. And I know we had done a mission down there to pick a guy up. I can't remember if it was a Polish soldier or an American soldier, but either way, I'm pretty sure the injury was slammed his hand into the MRAP door. Those doors are extremely heavy. Wait a minute. This guy's actually on a litter, so maybe that wasn't the injury. But actually, if I go back in my book, I think it said that he had fallen off an MRAP, so he had a leg injury. And why I put it in slow-mo here, I don't necessarily remember why, but sorry for the background noise. I'm upstairs shooting this video, and my dog just decided to get up and shake her ears. But you notice on the dash there, my little rubber duck, I think I mentioned before in other videos, but I'll bring it up again. Around Christmas time, we would get tons of care packages and stuff in the mail from people back home, not necessarily people that we knew, and just have all kinds of random things in there. And this was a Christmas duck, black and white duck with a Santa Claus hat on it. And I don't know, I just grabbed it and started flying with it and just stuck it in the dash. And it flew with us pretty much all the missions from December to the rest of the deployment. Now, this is obviously we're landing to a smoke grenade. You notice the smoke is somewhat kind of blowing at us, which it should. You know, we want the wind off our nose. We had a little crosswind, but this was the only way we could really get in there. And obviously, this is extremely dusty. In fact, did a go around. This was, I remember this now. And then they actually threw a second smoke grenade. I was flying with a lieutenant, who unfortunately is no longer with us. Died a few years ago in a motorcycle accident. I had mentioned him one other time in one of my other videos, and so I was instructing them how to come in, try to stay ahead of the dust. And this time he came in and he literally planted it right on top of the smoke grenade, which I thought was pretty awesome. It was just, you could still see the purple smoke. It's right under my nose right there. And I believe this was an IED blast, multiple injuries.
We had to get these guys out of here quick, and yeah, and that's our Polish Special Forces guys going out there, rifles in the shoulder, ready to go. Crew chiefs out there, because this is obviously what they call a POI, a point of injury, which means that it was outside the friendly confines of Wrigley Field, being a protected base. And out here they're bringing the patient in. Unfortunately, a lot of the IED blast, or fortunately, I know most of the injuries were the invisible type, being traumatic brain injuries, concussions, which are still affecting these guys today, obviously. And I don't know if they give Purple Hearts for it, but they definitely need to reconsider. Just because you can't see the injury doesn't mean it isn't there, and that goes for a lot of other things as well. But some more slow-mo action coming out of there. It's like I just discovered the slow-mo feature. Until next time. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed these couple videos, these couple missions, and until next time.